All right, so today, lower body workout, and I always start with my hamstrings before I go to my quads because, number one, you really get a good warm up on your knees because you don't have any direct weight coming down on them. So I would really focus on getting 2 sets, just warming up. And then we'll go into 3 really good working sets. Once again, 10 to 14 reps, but I'll be putting a little bit more weight on the bar. So, rest periods for me usually running about 45 to 60 seconds on legs. And that should be enough. If I have to go a little bit longer, I will. But the bottom line is that you need to put everything you got into each rep to where on your working sets that you're pretty fatigued. And sometimes you may have to go just a tad longer, but no need to have any wasted sets. So let's go ahead and get this second. Feeling pretty good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That felt pretty good actually. So let's add some more weight on here. Guess we can take, let's say another 35 on top. Kind of go from there. I usually walk around during my resting state instead of sitting there because you know how it is. Lactic acid builds up when you're just sitting there. So you might as well do something. Plus, give you a chance to burn a couple more calories. So these next sets is going to be more working sets. Going a little bit heavier. Pushing myself to the max the entire time. And I still will focus on good form because that's where we're going to get our biggest growth. And our strength is from form. So let's get into it. 10 to 15. We'll add weight each time. Oh! Woo! Walk around a little bit. Remember, the ultimate key is when you get up, you want to say you've given it your all. Nothing really left in reserve. So that way when you come back, you're ready to bang again, knowing that you're putting in the work every time. So, put a little 10 on top of that. So that's what I do. Remember, you don't need to go heavy all the time. You don't have to go heavy all the time, but go heavy enough. Because in order to get growth, in order to get size, you need to be willing to stress those muscles a little bit. But for us going too heavy all the time, the joints ain't gonna last. I gotta be 64 here in a little bit, 64 years old. And I really don't have any craziness going on with my knees, even from me playing ball back in the day in my NFL time. I still feel pretty good. So that's where I'm at. So I feel pretty good. Take another little stroll, and then I'll come back. And I'll sit there and we'll do it again. All right, here we go. All right, let's get it. Oh, 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 oh. Woo. Add a little partials there at the end. Partials are just as good as the full reps, especially when you're fatigued, you know? So I think I'm gonna stay with that weight and let my body roll with that. So go for another little walk. Get this body going. You feel free to say something in the comment section if you like. And like and maybe subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Right now, I'm trying to get myself ready for August. And I'd rather start too early than too late. And that's how I try to do things so that I'm not crashing into a diet, man, and trying to make things happen right now. I like to cruise. I'm not a speedster, not even in my cars. So let's crank out this last one. Bing. Here we go. Oh, oh, oh. Woo. All right. So we'll go from here. We're going to do some lying hamstrings just to get a nice stretch now. But these right here, man, is the best. I like this better over than lying, but we need that angle from all movements that we make, muscle groups. It's all about the angles. So let's go over and get on the lying hamstring curl. Here we go. All right, as I stated, come over and do some lying hamstring curls. This movement right here is uncomfortable for some, but it's a good stretch for the hamstrings. Plus, you know, hamstrings are divided into four, just like our quads. So we got to keep hitting those different angles. And just a total different pull. So here we go. That's 9. Here we go. This is when it counts. Here we go. Come on. One more. Up. Let's go. Woo. Woo-wee. As we all know, man, all exercise can get a little tasking. And if you put in effort, when you finish, it'll let you know if you're doing it right. I have gotten some news from an MRI I had to get because I was feeling back pain. And they informed me that my L3, 2, 1, and S5 is starting to, has collapsed. And that pain that I've been feeling is where my L1 and my 5 right there in between there is pushing down on the nerve, supposedly a little broken bone back there. Talked to one surgeon, recommended that I get surgery. So of course we should always get a second opinion. So I have a second opinion this coming Thursday to let me know what's really happening with my back. And it's just been one of those things, man. I've had pain since my whole year of playing sports that I can think of in my back, from an old injury happening as a kid, sliding to the corner of a home plate, age 9 years old. And back in the 60s, only thing they said was put ice on it, and you go from there, right? So once I got into my college years, man, I totally noticed that I was having these stiff backs or just pain in my back. And then when I went to the next level, where the speed and everything is a little bit faster and harder, I would have to sit in the cold tub a lot. So I know that this is probably on most of your mind, like, why am I doing legs? Well, whatever I got, it's been going on for so long now, and just because they tell me I need surgery, why would I just kind of stop what I'm doing and stop living and waiting for whatever has to be done, but hadn't totally put me in a chair yet, do I have to sit down for a while or lay down for a while, that I can't continue to do what I'm doing. What I have decided to do is train smart, not try to go as heavy, but yet still be able to create some strength and get a little muscle still. I'm not too old to put on muscle. So I will play ball up until they tell me what I need to do. So this is a very controlled environment because I'm in control of it. So I'm going to do what I have to do to keep doing what I love without killing myself. So here we go. Second set. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Oh, woo. I think that was an all out right there. So I'm going to stay with this weight for my next set, because anything heavier, I'll be lifting for strength and nothing else. So I am going to stay right here. Man, there's always something. There's always something. So when you're dealing with a lot of things, you just gotta decide: is the pain an injury, or is it just pain? It's two different things, right? An injury is saying that you can't do it anymore. I mean, you're injured. You're past the pain level. Pain is something that you can work through. Just do smart stuff after you train, like ice, heat, whatever the case may be. Elevate your legs, do all that stuff. So I'm practicing that. So I'm able to preach that. So don't let pain keep you from doing something. But an injury, you got to make sure you sit your ass down till you start to feel better. Then you can get out and play ball again. Because all you want to be able to do is give 100%. You don't want to be giving 50% just to say I'm out there. So I'm going to finish this last set and I'm going to give 100% because I choose to put myself in the game. So here we go. Up, 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 up. Oh, here we go. Up, up. Oh, one more, Robert. Come on. Up, up, two. Woo. Kick my own ass on that one. Kick my own ass on that one. But you know, I ain't gonna let nobody else kick my ass, so I might as well kick my own ass. So my next exercise is gonna be dumbbell deadlifts and same thing. I'll do 3 sets of that. So that's 6 exercises. I should say 6 sets. And I would do 3 over my deadlift. That'll be 9 sets. And then I do some quads. So if I get 18 to 20 sets per lower body workout, it's good for me. I don't count my calves as sets. So that's my next plan is to just do upper, all upper, 24 sets. That's what it normally come out to be. All lower comes out to be what I just said, 18 to 20 sets, depending on what I'm doing. Every once in a while, I throw in some single leg curls. But today I'm not, because I'm training smart until I talk to this damn doctor. But I always got my Lucky Rojo belt with me. I don't know if it's a placebo effect or not, but it supports something and kind of serves like a transverse muscle in your tummy, right? Keeps you tight, keeps everything in. The bigger, I read that people who are powerlifting and stuff like that, they train them to go without their belts at first. I guess building that confidence that they can do it. And then the belt serves as an extra security blanket, makes them stronger. So, who knew? I'm sure it's a deeper story than that, but that was the surface story I read. So, I am going to do some deadlifts. I'm going to bring you guys right over here with me. All right, peeps. Let's get her done. All right, now we're gonna go into our leg extensions. Now, my favorite way is to lean back. Reason why I like leaning back, because when you look at when you're squeezing up, you're hitting more your hip flexors. When you're sitting upright like this, you're mostly just feeling it right there, right? As soon as I lean back, I'm going all the way up there. So my ultimate goal is to always feel as though I'm pulling, squeezing at the top each time, putting those quads to work. Once again, I always start out with a nice warm up, and because the legs are feeling pretty good, I just did one and jump right into the video so I can show you guys what I actually do. But if you can try it, you gotta try the leaning back, hitting up high, not just here, right? So, boom, all day, every day. Here we go. Ooh. All right, now let's add some weight to this thing so we can put in some real work. Add another 4th plate. Making the old man put in the work. Gotta put on a little brace here, 'cause I don't want this stuff to come flying off. And you know, nothing really changes. I still take my break. I still take my walk around. So when I come back, man, I'm ready to put in the work. If you're training too fast, you're gonna burn out before you even get a chance to get anything out of this shit. So just take your time. If you're supersetting, that's a total different story. And we all know supersetting. You're going from one machine to the next machine. Similar muscles. But we're focusing on just one set at a time and giving it my all each time. So this is the first of my exercises. My knees are good now from my hamstring pulls, so I feel pretty good. So as I mentioned in the earlier videos, brother ain't ever had no real bad knee problems. Had a little cleanup surgery once, but nothing that making me have to limp around. 2, 3, 4. Get that squeeze, people. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I said, don't ever leave anything in the tank, so why not keep going? That means I need to raise the weight, right? Oh, up, choo, right there. That's all. Woo, shit. I feel the burn. Yeah, man, when you're training, don't waste the set. I can't preach that enough. Don't waste the set. Go and get that burn. At some point, if you're writing your weights down, you won't be so delayed in how many reps you can do from certain things because you'll know what to start out with. So I'm just trying to give you an example, but as you saw, I had some more in me. So I didn't just stop to put weight on. What that gonna do? So I went ahead and pushed myself to that limit that I'm looking for with the weight that I got on anyways, right? So I'm gonna go up again then. I'm gonna go up again. Why not? Ooh. Ooh-wee. Feeling pretty good though. Feeling pretty good. So I'm gonna do one more set and I left my water. So I gotta get back and get my water. Always drink your water, peeps. Do not Not have your water close by. That's your fuel. Besides your glycogen, that's your fuel. Get that water in you. Muscles are full of that. Here we go. Up, ooh, up, ooh, up, up, oh, up, 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 8, woo, 9, up, up, 11, up, 12, oh, oh. Now that's what I'm talking about. Y'all saw it? You saw it? That's what I'm talking about. Woo-wee. I got one more of those. Now I got a decision to make. Am I gonna be a coward and only put 10 on? Or I'm gonna be an idiot and put on 25? I'm gonna play the idiot role. So, it's the difference between an idiot and ego lifting. Ego lifting is when you're with a partner and you're trying to outdo each other. Remember what I said in the earlier videos? I'm the only one who can kick Robert Johnson's ass. So, I'm gonna go ahead and kick my own ass right now and make it all worthwhile. So, guess I'm an idiot, not an ego lifter. This is all about me, people. I want to win this year. I ain't doing this stuff to walk around the beach. I ain't doing this stuff to walk around the heat in Texas. I'm doing this because I want to walk on stage and win. Forget that I just want to be able to compete once. No, I ain't ever felt that way. The time I walked on stage, I want to win. I don't care if I was competing with the 30-year-olds when I turned pro or competing with my own age. Now as master competitor, I want to win. Only way it's going to happen is putting in the work. Here we go. Up, up, back, up, down, up, oh, woo, shit. Yes, sir. It don't get any better than that. I'm too tired to take this off. It's one thing about being in your own gym. Nobody's here. This is my time. I don't have to unrack the weights. Normally, I'll be telling the trainers, have your peeps unrack the weights as you unrack the weights. And then that way we can have open space machines without people going, are you using that one? So today, going against my own rule, I'll come back if I need to weight though. So that felt pretty good. Now I'm gonna go and do some leg press. My leg press, I will be doing 5 sets. 5 sets of 15 to 20. Now, why 20 reps? Remember what I said. I only use certain different angles to train. I don't want to be doing all this extra stuff, that creative work, because if you give your legs enough resistance, give your legs enough rest period, and you're eating properly, you will get size. So quit trying to be creative out there. Find something to where you're getting, remember what I said, you want a 24 lower body rep phase. That was just 3. I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna do 5 more, that's gonna be 8. And then I'm gonna tap it off with some stuff and I'll show you what it is. So here we go. All right, let's get this stuff ready for battle. Put my Carrillo belt on. There it is, support system. Mental support system, right there, the belt. Now, there's a lot of grips out there, man. I've been using these Versa grips forever. Woo-wee. Versa grips forever. I'm not sure if you guys seen Samson Duda. His grips, man, they're the kind that fit on both wrists, then have the strap in between. So he's kind of grabbing it like this and using it. And I thought those was cool, man, but you can't find them. You can't, they must be specially made for him or something because his big ass hands, I don't know. But boy, they look optimal for sure. All right, so because of that back thing we talked about, I'm gonna stay pretty happy medium, like what 60 pounds should do it for me. That should do it for me. As though I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody but old Robert Johnson that's talking to you right now. So that's about it. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo. That was 1260. That was pretty easy. That was pretty easy. Woo, we're tough on ourselves, aren't we? We tell ourselves we're gonna take it easy. Once we get going, we go, oh shit, that was easy. Let me go on up a little bit. So, I think I'm not gonna waste my sets. And I'm gonna go from my 60s to 70s. And if I feel like a rock star, I'll even try 80s. Woo. You guys keep an eye on me. If I go down, just call somebody. Yeah. It's kind of weird when someone says, Mr. Johnson, you have a broken back. You're like, really? When did that happen? I've been feeling the pain, but I ain't fell to the ground yet. So I guess that's a smart ass answer. I'm not thinking of the real shit behind it. But man, I can't stop now. I can't stop now. When you've been doing fitness for so long and someone try to take it away from you, not that they're trying to take it away from me, it's just they're telling me things that possibly can take it away from me, that you realize how much you like doing this shit. And I like doing this shit. I've been doing it for a long time, man. I learned how to start actually lifting weights my freshman year in college, which was 1979. Before that, I knew about lifting, but I didn't have that shit at my leisure in the country. You grow up with 5,000 people, you don't have that opportunity to do that. And then I got turned on to it. I was like, oh, this is what that's all about. When I graduated high school, I was 5'9", 173 pounds. 5'9", 173 pounds. After my summer of training before school football started, I was 6', 205. Talking about a growth spur. I had it. Oh! 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 Ooh, that wasn't heavy either. 70 pounds. We'll go 80s next time. We'll go 80s. What's going on in you guys' world out there? Leave me some comments. I'll talk back to you. See what's happening. What kind of injuries you got? What kind of pain you're going through? Fuck, it could be even good shit. Like, you just earned $1 million. Could be anything. You just found the best woman in your life. Or male man in your life. Higher than that, you decide to start going to church. Get your life right. I believe as long as you got faith, trust and believe, you don't have to be sitting in a building all the time. It's good to go hear other people's point of views, though. Some things you can adapt in your own life. But you still got to believe. Can't be there for social media. Church is not Instagram. So, I'm going to do these 80s. That's going to be my hamstring work. And then I record my leg workout. And I'll send that to you guys too. So, just stand by for all that shit. I hope you find this interesting. And understand that a big time guy like the ones we see all over YouTube, Instagram, everywhere, that not all of us make it to that level, but we can still talk about it and share it. So I'm sharing from my small time level that this stuff can be done. You can always train. You can always do something to keep you in shape. So let's go over here and play with these 80s. Ooh, they look heavy. They're not even smiling at me, yo. They're just telling me to bring it. So I'm gonna bring it. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Hup. Ooh. Ooh. Woo. Woo-wee. Hey guys, when you're doing this movement, make sure that you're hinging, not just bending, okay? Hinge and go, not like this. That way, when you got a broken back, you don't damage it anymore. So, if you watched all of this, thank you. And share it, subscribe. And I'm gonna take a break, not a big one. And then I'm gonna do legs. But I don't wanna cram you with a bunch of stuff at one time. I know how it is. So, peace. All righty, here we go. See what we got. Leg press here. 225 total weight, including the rack. Ultimate goal, minimum 15, max 20. Always controlling my weight. Not trying to be speed demon down there. Try to get my knees to come down as far as I can stand it. And push right back up. Slow control coming down and explode. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's my max number. Woo. Woo. All righty. I'm gonna go ahead and bump this up to 315. Second set. All righty then. Now, I know you're probably saying, what about till failure? And I got 5 sets going on here. I'm gonna be constant adding weight every time. Recall me telling you about how tasking it is with weights, especially for those people who do squats. It's probably the most tasking thing that you can do as far as legs are concerned. With this, 15 was the number that I want to hit. I gave myself an extra 5 so that I can push myself past that 15 number. So this is where we at with this. I was getting tired around 13. I made myself go to 20. So here we go. Now we're at 315. Same procedure, 15 minimum, 20 max. Whew. Knees as far as I can go. Oh. 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 Hey. Oh. Woo-wee. A bit hard to get to 20 on that one. But I reached it. So that means I continue to add weight. So let's go ahead and add 2 more down on the bottom cliff there. Make this happen. So ain't nobody feeling sorry for me. So here we go. Set number 3. So here's a little something I'll share with you guys. When you got a workout partner, when you get your ass up and you're so tired, they can pull the weights off and then you can do it for them. When you're by yourself, you got to get up, as you see me do, put the weight on. Next thing you know, your rest time that we predicted that we would have each time, it's almost over. So, if you got a training partner, him or her, you better hold on to it. Because, ooh-wee, my time is already up. Set number 3. Here we go. Oh! 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 No! 15. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. Woo. Remember, people, don't get up too fast. Take your time getting up. Get up too fast, you get dizzy. Find yourself on the floor. That's no fun. Never been there, but I've seen people jump up too soon. Yeah, buddy. All right. That was set 3. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Every time you complete a set without having to stop, add some more weight. Add some more weight. Once again, knowing your numbers when you get down on the machine allows you not to have a wasted set, because you know exactly what you did and completed at the end of your workout for the next time. So that's how I do it. That's how I do it. And just like that, that's 60 seconds. All righty, Robert Johnson. All eyes on you, buddy. Go get her done. Set number 4. Here we go. Oh, boy. Let's go. more. Ooh. Ooh. Oh boy. I reached that number again. Damn, mean I gotta go up. All right, let's go get it. Wow. All right, number 5 coming up. I'm losing my damn voice. What's going on? What's going on? I got this. Ooh, I got 10 seconds. Please, y'all, give me another 15 seconds. Nope, Mr. Johnson. All right, here I go. I think I got 10 more, peeps. Here we go. Ooh. 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 All right, peeps. So we got one more exercise, and had to be my upper legs. So I should say lower legs. Upper legs meaning quads. But I will do my last one, and then we'll just have a little talk about exactly why I do legs 3 times a week, and why I do upper body 3 times a week. So I'll explain it all to you after I do my last exercise. Peace. All right, here's my final. I really enjoy this. Get a chance to squat down and get myself into play. This allows me to actually keep all the weight off my back. As you recall, I stated that I'm not the one to put a lot on my back. And so this allows me to do a squat without any weight on my back, still get the resistance because everything is directed on my hips, which is allowing me to get a really good squat. This one I normally just do till failure. It makes you put in the work, people. That's no weight on my back. I don't have to worry about that. This allows me to feel very comfortable knowing that I'm very controlled. Everything's locked in place. I don't have to balance the weight on my shoulders. And it's been one of the most used pieces of equipment in the gym because all of my clients, I want them to do a squat movement, but I don't want the weight on their back. I even keep them off the Smith machine if I have to, depending on their stature. But this is where I do my work. No need to go any heavier than that. And I can still put in the work. So we have 5 over there. We had 3 right there. I should say over here. Got double equipment here. And I'm gonna do 2 blasted sets right here. So that's 10. That's all I need. And we talked about me doing this on a 3-time-a-week thing. The reason being is that I have to find what works best for me. That's including my work schedule, home life, everything. So getting the work in 3 times a week, upper body 3 times a week, it gives me that, hour and a half max in the gym working out. And all the rest of the time is dedicated to what I got to do. So the most important thing is that I found that I've started to grow a little bit, put in a little extra stress instead of 2 times a week. There's a lot of different types of ways of doing things. 3 on, 1 off, 2 on, 2 off, straight through, whatever the cycle you may choose. I've tried them all. But since I've been here at the studio and purchasing these equipments with multi-functions, I've learned that I have not been as fatigued. I am able to complete my workouts and still have enough energy to do what I got to do with my clients. So here I am doing what I love and making sure I get it done. Now, to top it all off, people, we know we got to eat, right? So if you're not getting your protein in, you're not getting your carbs in, you're not getting your fats in, you're going to have a problem. And putting on size, you may be sore for 3 or 4 days. And this thing about being sore, if you're sore all the time, that's not a good thing. I don't care who tells you that, it's not a good thing. You want to be able to recover properly, refeed properly, and making sure that your water intake is on point. So rest, train hard, and eat. You will make a change. Whether it's to lose weight or gain weight, muscle, whatever it may be, this is where it all happens right here. Last one. Here we go. Hup, 2. Nice and easy. I can stand upright, no pressure. 1, 2. Woo! That's all, folks. Peace.